Satnam, everyone. Thank you for joining us for a live stream practice Kundalini Yoga. My name is Meghan Vornholt, and I'm honored to be here with you today. So the practice we're going to do today is called Awakening the 10 Bodies. It's going to be about an hour practice, so I invite you to carve this whole hour out for your practice. If that means you need to make any adjustments to your space, make sure pets and kids and all that are taken care of, then just so you can be in this practice for yourself. This practice will have a physical practice as well as a chant. So if for some reason you do have to, you can always do the chant separately or the practice separately. But the whole thing is going to include the chant and the physical practice. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the 10 bodies. So in Kundalini Yoga philosophy, we have one physical body, we have 3 mind bodies, and we have 6 energetic bodies. And sometimes I get asked, well, why do you wear white? And one of the bodies is the radiant body. And the color white helps with our radiance. So it's like that glow that we have. And so that's why we wear white. I also sometimes get asked, why do you wear a head cover? And that's another one of our energetic bodies is our arc line. And our arc line goes from side to side here. Think about like maybe the halos that you've maybe seen in some pictures of people having halos. So essentially it is our halo. And so we cover that just to keep our energy within for that arc line, to kind of protect that arc line. Good? Okay. So those are 2 of the energetic bodies, and I'm going to talk about them more as we practice today. But you're also welcome to send me any questions either by social media or email. The 3HO has a great website, 3ho.org, and you can read up about the 10 bodies there as well. So let's get comfortable so that we can do our tuning in chant, our Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. So the tune in is like we're tuning a dial to the radio station that we want to be on. And the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo tunes us into the divine energy, universal energy, collective consciousness here that we're tuning into, as well as our inner teacher. That's our Gurudev. So we're connecting into all the answers that lie within inside of you. We just have to bring those to the surface. So sit in a comfortable position for you. Think about your spine being tall, like there's a string on the top of your head that's attached to the ceiling, helping you stay elongated and straight. And then pull your chin in a little bit, not so much down, but just in. Especially when we sit for long periods of time, we get the like chicken chin where we're sticking our chin out. We want to bring our chin in towards our throat. So it's like the back of our head is touching the wall behind us. You can practice with your eyes open or closed. It's up to you. Whatever feels most easeful, centering for you. Maybe inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Inhale. Exhale it all out. And maybe transition to breathing in and out through your nose, making a similar sound. Taking this moment to center mind and body through your breath as we prepare for the practice. Acknowledge any sensations in your body or maybe thoughts in your mind. This is normal part of the human experience. And as we continue to practice together, those will continue to come up. So as we practice yoga and meditation, we're not trying to stop our thoughts, emotions, or sensations from happening, but rather noticing that they're happening. Take one more deep breath in and out. See if you can feel it down into your belly. Good. Now let's rub your hands together, waking up the nerve endings in the hands attached into the arms and into the heart center. And then place your hands at your heart. Take a deep breath in and a complete breath out. We'll chant 3 times together. Inhale, find your voice. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Good. If you've done breath of fire before, you can leave your hands here and start your breath of fire. If you haven't done breath of fire, I'm just going to teach it quickly here. So maybe a hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest. We'll start with an open mouth. So start panting like a dog. So forceful exhales. And notice how your belly comes in when you exhale. Just keep focusing on the exhale, belly in. You can go slower than that. And maybe try breathing through the nose now. Close your mouth. Same forceful exhale, but through the mouth. Exhale, belly comes in. So if you have any heart conditions, high blood pressure, you want to keep it slow. You might have to stop at some point. Listen to your body. And if you're in any stage of pregnancy, the first trimester is usually okay, but just make sure you check with your doctor before doing this breath. All right, inhale deep. And exhale completely. So we're going to work with breath of fire for the first 3 poses in our Awakening the 10 Bodies today. If for any reason the breath of fire becomes overwhelming or anything like that, you can keep doing long, deep breath. Breath of fire is just kind of like the scrubbing brush that helps get all the gunk out of our energy pathways in our body. So long, deep breath is kind of more like a gentle kind of, like you're taking a cloth over a surface. And the breath of fire is kind of like getting that stainless steel out and just really rubbing it. So we're going to start laying on our backs for stretch pose. So this one, depending on different physical bodies, I'll give you some suggestions. So for this one, you might do one leg up at a time. So maybe you take your right leg up and then your left leg. You don't need to take them up very high. You want your low back continuously supported. So if by taking both legs up at the same time, that doesn't happen, you're welcome to do one leg at a time. You're also welcome to take your hands underneath your low back. If you have any neck issues, you might want to keep your head on the floor, just lift your legs. If you're okay to take both the head and the feet off the floor, that's what we're going to work towards today. So toes and heels together. Remember, you can lift just one leg at a time, point the toes, either hands underneath your back or palms beside you. And if you can take your head off the mat, look at your toes. So from here, we're going to start breath of fire if you can. If that's too overwhelming, long, deep breath. Let's go. Belly's still moving. You got this. Keep going. Go at your own pace. You do not need to breathe as fast as I do. Keep lifting the leg or legs and head. We're halfway there if you want to switch legs. Twenty more seconds. You can do it. Now inhale deep and hold the pose. Hold the heels up, maybe the head up. Hold, stretch. Stretch the toes, stretch the fingers. And then exhale, lower yourself down. Good. Take a breath here. And then hug your knees into your chest. So getting to massage your back here. We're again going to use breath of fire in this next pose. If it's okay for your neck, bring your head off the mat like you're trying to touch your forehead to your knees. And again, breath of fire. So when poses are more challenging, you might notice the three minds are the positive, the negative, and the neutral mind. So just notice if those thoughts come up. If at any point you need to put your head back on the floor, go ahead and do so. Go at your own pace, breath of fire. Thirty more seconds. Eyes can be closed. Focus on your third eye. You can use the mantra Sat Nam, meaning truth is my identity. Scrubbing past all that isn't true. Inhale, hold the pose, squeeze the knees in, maybe the head comes up. And then exhale, come down, good. You can keep the knees in if you want to rock side to side. So those two poses help to balance our, in terms of chakra, it's our third chakra, our navel chakra, Manipura. So the chakras are a little different than the bodies, but they work hand in hand with each other. Good. You can either roll to your side or rock back and forth. Good. And come up to seated cross-legged. So the chakras are energy centers within the bodies. And so given that we have 6 energetic bodies within a physical body, that's why we're working with them all together. And then as we work with them, like I said, these different minds, the positive, the negative, and the neutral mind may show themselves with a negative thought about, oh my gosh, are we going to be done this now? Or, oh, this is so easy, I could do this forever. We just notice those things that come up. So like I said, breath of fire, one more pose. This one's called ego eradicator. I like to call it ego integrator because it's not to make our ego that it's something bad. We just want to integrate it so that it's part of us. So if you can, for your shoulders, extend your arms out so you're making like a wide V, and you're going to curl your fingers to the top of your palm. So not the bottom of the palm where your thumb is, but right to the top. Your thumbs are going to stay extended. Bring your chin in. Imagine that string on the top of your head. And again, start breath of fire. Go at your own pace, not my pace. Snap that belly and breathe through your nose. You can always breathe through your mouth if it's easier, or do long, deep breath. But try to do this through your nose. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. This is where the perseverance might kick in, as it's a little harder to keep the arms up. You might notice positive, negative mind duking it out here. Keep centered in your breath, centered in your pose. You got this. You're stronger than you think you are. "20 more seconds. Inhale, bring your thumbs together. Hold the breath in as you stretch your fingers up to the sky. Reach through your spine. Hold and reach. And then exhale, let your hands come down through your aura, which is another one of your energetic bodies, down to the floor, and just ground into some long, deep breaths here. So your aura is that, it's like that bubble around you. Good. And each of our chakras add to that bubble. So our heart has some space in the aura, our head. So it's like that bubble that surrounds us. Good. All right. Next posture, it's called life nerve stretch. You're going to extend your legs out wide. And if you need to bend your knees a little bit or prop the knees up for your low back or hamstring, please go ahead and do so. This one, we're going to go between side to side. So I'm just going to see if I can get, there we go, mic's back on. So if it's okay for your shoulders, inhale, take your arms up over your head, and then exhale, come over to your right leg. Inhale, center, exhale, left leg. Inhale, center, exhale, right. Inhale, center, exhale, left. Continue that way. Powerful breaths through your nose. Eyes can be closed, focusing on your third eye. You can inhale, chant Sat mentally. Exhale, chant Nam mentally. Keep your chin in. It likes to stick out like a little turtle trying to come out of its shell, but keep it in. Keeping that spine tall. Go at your own pace, powerful breaths through your nose. Last 20 seconds, keep going. Inhale to center up tall. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now, a little bit different life nerve stretch. You're going to take your toes if you can. If not, you can grab anything. You can grab underneath your knees, your calves. You're going to come down to the middle here. And just inhale nice and tall, and exhale, pull on whatever grip you have here. Pull yourself down with your feet. Okay? Good. And you can inhale, come up, exhale, go down. So you're just kind of like pumping your body here in the middle. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, long, powerful breaths. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. So try and keep the elbows in and down rather than chicken winged out. Keep the chin in. Last 30 seconds. Inhale, stretch your spine up tall. Exhale, pull yourself down. And then inhale, come back up again. Release the feet and come into a cross-legged position for spinal flexes. So now we're going to move the energy from our lower body up our spine with spinal flexes. So hands can be on your knees if you're sitting cross-legged, or maybe on your front foot and shin. You're going to inhale your heart forward, exhale, round back. Inhale your heart forward, exhale, round back. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Continue this way. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Find that rhythm. Hear the sound of your breath. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Eyes closed, maybe focusing at your third eye. So your third eye is between your eyebrows. It's your center of intuition. Again, it's energetic, but also like in tune with your physical body. Last 20 seconds. Notice if the spine feels a little more loose as the more that you practice this. And some days it just might feel a little more tight. Try not to judge it with that mind, but just notice it. That's your neutral mind. You're not judging that it's good or bad, because that would be your positive or your negative mind. And inhale to center up tall. Imagine that string pulling you tall. Exhale all the air out. Relax your shoulders. Just take one more breath here to feel the whole length of your spine. From your sit bones to your crown, reach up tall. And then exhale all the air out. The next few postures are going to be we do sitting on our heels. Now, if for any reason that does not work for your body to sit on your heels, know that you can continue in cross-legged or any other seated position. You can also use props like bolsters or pillows. You can kind of sit on them so there's not so much pressure in the knees and ankles. So do what you need to do, because we're going to be here. And if you also want to stretch in between the postures, I'll let you know when we're between postures so you can stretch your legs out and then come back to your heels. So the first one is just spinal flexes again. When we sit in this way, we get a little more into our upper back than our mid-lower back when we're doing spinal flexes in this way. So we're going to inhale the heart forward again, exhale, round back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Find your rhythm. Inhale, set, exhale, nam. And keep the chin in. So you don't want to lead with your chin like that. Okay? You want to keep your chin in, like you're creating a bit of a double chin, a little bit of stretch in the back of your neck. So it's not down, it's just in. Lead with your heart forward and think about bringing your belly in as you round back. Notice if this feels different than when we were sitting and cross-legged. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. About 20 more seconds. When we tune in with our breath, our movement, and the mantra together in a rhythm, this helps create a meditative focus. It doesn't mean you're going to be meditative for every second, but it helps. Inhale, center spine, get tall. And exhale all the air out. So before we move on to the next one, if you want to stretch out your legs, go ahead and do so. So the goal of yoga is not to be meditative, neutral mind every second necessarily, but to be able to notice when we're out of neutral mind, when we're out of center, and be able to come back. So the next posture is going to be a twist, hands on your shoulders, your elbows out to the sides. And again, you can come back to cross-legged if you'd feel better that way. And you're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale left, exhale right. So continue with your breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Just go at the edge of what feels right for you on either side. Extending your elbows out to open through the heart as we get into some of the upper chakras, the heart and throat. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. Truth is my identity. allowing our truth to arise. Often, Kundalini Yoga is named the yoga of awareness because it develops self-awareness in the way that we practice. For example, if it's comfortable for you to have your eyes closed, that removal of the sense of vision can bring you a little bit deeper sense of awareness of what's going on in your body and your mind. Know that you don't have to do that. Sometimes it can be scary to have your eyes closed. And these repetitive movements, we don't really have to think hard about them. They just keep happening left, right. And in that, then you're able to maybe find neutral mind, even if it's just for a breath. Not that you can't in other yoga. Or other ways, maybe running, maybe knitting. Inhale to center, stretch your elbows out wide to the side. Spine tall, hold the breath in slightly at the top. And then exhale, let your arms relax down. Again, if you need to stretch these legs, maybe you just extend them back for a little moment here, you can do that. Good. If it's okay for you, come back to sitting on your heels. And we're going to start working up into shoulders, throat area. So hands stay on your shoulders like they were for the last pose. This one, it's tempting to want to curl the back and tip the chin down, but you want to think about keeping your spine tall here, chin in. So you're going to inhale, take your elbows up over your head. Maybe the backs of your wrists touch, but they don't have to. Exhale the elbows back down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. This one, we tend to hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, so you might feel this one a little bit more than any of the other postures. You might not, but just notice there's no good or bad here. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And try to keep the head level so you're not sticking your chin out and you're not trying to tip it down just to get the elbows over your head. Just listen to your body of how far it can go. And go at whatever pace feels right for you. Faster is not necessarily better. Create a rhythm, breath, body, mind. Yoga teaches us that we're different in each moment of each day. So accepting what is today rather than comparing yourself to a different day or an expectation, which you may not even know where that expectation came from. I know, 15 more seconds. Inhale the elbows up and hold, stretch the spine tall. Exhale, let the arms come down, maybe shake out the arms, shoulders, maybe stretch out the legs. Nice work. That was one of the hardest ones in this set. So we're going to move on to arm pumps. So again, we're sitting on our heels. If you can be on your heels, if you need to sit in a different way, sit in a different way. Reason heels, it gives us a little bit more space to do this next one. So you're going to interlace your fingers together and then inhale the arms up over the head, exhale them down. It's like you're chopping wood or something. You're going to inhale up, exhale down. So the arms stay fairly straight here. It's like your arms are one of those like water hydrant pumps. Again, go at your own pace. If my pace is too fast, go slower. Find your perfect pace. It's your practice. Just coordinate your breath and your movement. Find a rhythm. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. If you need a break for your shoulders, take it. Restart when you can. No judgment. Everyone's body is different every day. Meet yourself where you're at. Really chop that wood. This can help expel emotions like anger, frustration. Imagine you're chopping that wood. 20 more seconds. Inhale, stretch the arms up over your head. Stretch the spine. Hold the breath in on full. Hold, hold, hold. And exhale your arms down. You can relax them down through your aura or just bring them back down. Maybe shake out the arms. And that's the last one on on your heels. So we're going to come back to cross-legged now. Good. So moving a lot of energy into the upper chakras now. The next one is alternate shoulder shrugs first. So you're going to inhale your left shoulder up and then exhale your right shoulder up. So it's imagine you've got like a seesaw between your shoulders. So inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. So continue to do that in a rhythm. It might take a while to get the rhythm. We often don't do this in our daily lives. So the head doesn't move, just the shoulders. Head stays centered, chin in, spine tall. Okay, let's change the breath pattern. You're going to inhale the right shoulder, exhale the left one. Head stays center. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Go at your own pace. Now we're going to do both shoulders together. Inhale, both shoulders up. Exhale, both shoulders down. As the shoulders come down, they might kind of bounce or flop. Powerful breaths through your nose. Twenty more seconds. Now inhale, squeeze both shoulders up. Hold them up as you hold the breath in. Stretch your spine as tall as you can. Hold. And then exhale with that tall spine. Let your shoulders relax down. And just take a few deep breaths here to notice if anything has changed in this area of your body. Does anything feel different? Good. So next one is more for the throat again. Also helps thyroid, parathyroid gland. So you're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Like you're saying no in the air. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Shoulders stay down. It's just your head that moves. Eyes can be open or closed. Sometimes people get dizzy if their eyes are closed with this one or vice versa. So just notice. Find your own perfect pace. So one of the other subtle bodies, energetic bodies, is the pranic body, which is the breath body. And so we've been doing a lot of breath work, a lot of powerful breathing in Kundalini Yoga. So this helps to balance the pranic body, the breath body. So we're going to change the breath pattern of this movement. You're going to inhale to the right, exhale to the left, please. Inhale right, exhale left. Same no movement. Saying no with your head. Last little bit. And bring your head to center. Inhale. Exhale. Just breathe there. We're already into our last posture. It's frog pose. So depending on your knees and ankles, I'll give you a few variations so that you can work with your own body to do this pose. So essentially frogs are like a really deep squat. So if you have the flexibility in your hips and knees, you're going to come onto the balls of your feet and touch your heels together. So there's some pressure points in the bottom, in the ball of the foot, and then by touching the heels together that we want to activate. If your hips are like, there's no way I'm going to get down that far, you're going to be flat-footed and maybe your hands on your thighs, and you're going to squat from here. Okay, so up and down. We're going to inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale, squat. Okay, so what this does is it moves the energy from our thighs and hips up our spine. So if you're in the balls of the foot version, you're going to have your hands on the floor, and you're going to inhale, straighten your legs, but keep the heels off the mat, and then exhale, straighten the back and bend into the knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Think little froggies. Inhale, exhale. Go at your own pace. So yes, you're going to get tired for this one. So if you need to slow it down, if you need to take a bit of a pause between, do it. So they suggest doing 54 frogs. I'm going to suggest 27. We'll just, whatever your 27 looks like. Maybe your 27 is 12 today. Maybe it is 20. So go with That spot where you can feel it. You can feel the burn, but you're not going to hurt yourself. You're creating a little bit of mental toughness and resilience as you breathe through the resistance in your body and your mind. Last, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, depends on what kind of pace. And when you found that max, whatever number that is, if you lost count, it doesn't matter. Just find your way to ground in maybe a seated position for a moment. Let that energy settle. And come lying into a Shavasana pose. After Shavasana, we'll do our chant to move the energy through all the chakras, all the bodies. So lying down, maybe using a blanket or a pillow. You're welcome to kind of shake out the legs, the arms before you come into stillness. Maybe that deep inhale through your nose and sigh out your mouth. So if you did do the full physical practice, please take a Shavasana. Shavasana is a pose, it has a name. And it's a really important part of the process to help us integrate. It helps us integrate all the shifts, energetic, physical, and mental that we just worked through. Letting go of any old patterns that need to be let go of to find this newer pattern. We're also balancing movement with rest. Just like we need daylight and night, we need movement and rest. So please give yourself this gift of rest. Integrating, releasing, to find a new reset. Continue to focus on your breath. Finding a little more ease, even 10% more. Gently bringing your mind back to your body and your breath. Hearing the sound of your breath and maybe feeling the belly rising and falling. You can place your hands on your belly if you'd like. I'm just taking this moment to appreciate all that is you, all 10 of your bodies, all parts of you, that you showed up for yourself. You can go ahead and start to move and stretch as it feels right for you. Fingers, toes, ankles, wrists. Maybe stretch arms, legs. If you want to do a little cat stretch twist, you can bring your right knee in across your body to the left as you stretch your right arm. Keep both shoulders on the mat. And then twist to the other side. Your left knee comes in across your body. You can hug your both knees in, rocking side to side, back and forth. You can rub your feet and your hands together, warming up those nerve endings. And either rock back and forth or roll to your side for our chant. All right. So this chant is a little wordier, but don't worry. The words are simple syllables, and we'll have that up for you. This is one of my favorite chants. It's called the Laya Yoga meditation. Laya Yoga is actually like a whole form of yoga. It's based on rhythm and sound. And so this chant has both of those aspects to it, rhythm and sound, as we chant out loud. The breath will happen naturally. And the sounds of the chants themselves are to balance each chakra. It also represents, so Kundalini energy is thought to reside in the base of the spine as a 3.5 coiled serpent. And so as we use a visualization with this meditation that we're inhaling for the first round, we have this uncoiling up the body, and then back down to the base. And so we uncoil in these 3 rotations up the top of the head and back down. So this is how we're balancing all the chakras. So each sound starts at a different chakra. So ek is the first sound. So ek. Ek is going to start at the root, the base of the spine. Ong is going to be your sacral, your pelvis. Kar is going to be your navel. And the kar gets an sound. So it goes ek, ong, kara. And so when we do the sound, we're going to pull the belly in, pull the navel point in. So ek, ong, kara. And then sat, that truth, goes to your heart. Satanama, Siriwa, Hey Guru. So ek, ankara, pull your belly in. Satanam, throat. Siri, wa, Hey Guru. So I did my hands like this because you're imagining that energy is coming out to the top of the head, back down. So it's like we're creating this cycle of energy up through our spine and back down in these 3.5. So if you're like, that's a lot, believe me, as you hear it, you'll just start coming and chanting with us. If you're like, I can't visualize coming up my spine and do the chant at the same time, let it go. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. So thumb and index finger touch for this one. Palms up, hands rest on the backs of your legs. So it's important that we find our voice. So anytime we chant, we're working with the throat chakra as well. So find your voice. It doesn't have to be like, there's no perfect pitch. It's pretty monotone here. So find that voice as much as you can. So we're going to start together, thumb and index finger together, palms up, straight spine. And the breath will just happen as you need to take kind of sips of air. All right. Inhale deep. Exhale completely. And follow along when you're ready. Inhale. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa He Guru. 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 Last one. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa He Guru. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale, stretch the arms up over your head. Hold the breath in, open and close your hands vigorously, open, close. And then exhale, shake it out. Inhale, stretch. Open, close, open, close. Hold the breath in. Exhale, shake it out. Any little bits of tension. One more time, inhale. Open, close, stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold the breath in. And exhale, let that go. Just do one a long time sun. Bring your hands to your heart. Imagine the whole world in love and light, including yourself. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale deep. And exhale completely. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Take this moment to notice what you feel. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you have any further questions about the 10 bodies, this practice, any feedback, you're welcome to reach out to me on social media or email. If you want some more information about the 10 bodies, you can check out 3ho.org. Sat Nam, have a wonderful day.